Markey.
Thank you, Reverend, so much, and thank all of you for being here today. This is an incredible gathering of people, and it is great for me to be here with Mayor Tyre in your beautiful city, and with my great colleague, Richie Neal, who now in the House of Representatives will be responsible on the Ways and Means Committee for protecting Social Security, protecting in the Berkshires and all across the United States. Special thanks to Jimmy Roosevelt for bringing us here together today. With his grandfather who outlined the 4 compass points of our democracy: freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom from want, freedom from fear. That is what we are celebrating here today. And my question to you is, are you willing in 2017 to fight for those 4? In a little over a week from today, we will celebrate the life and the legacy of the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. In 1963, he led one of the greatest marches this country has ever seen, when hundreds of thousands of Americans joined him on the Mall in our capital. It was there that he delivered his "I Have a Dream" speech and expressed the highest aspirations of the civil rights movement, building on President Roosevelt's 4 freedoms to determine who was entitled in our country to all of those 4 freedoms. The dream Dr. King shared on that march resonates today with as much urgency and truth as it did those many years ago. But that's because there are others out there who also have a dream. They dream that one day our nation will be surrounded by a wall built with bigotry and hate. They have a dream that one day our nation will judge you by your race, by your religion, by the country of your origin. They have a dream that one day our nation will have no more Muslims, or mosques, or Planned Parenthood, or Social Security. These people do not want the dream of Dr. King or President Roosevelt to be realized. They want to see it crushed. And make no mistake, these same people who traffic in division and hate will do everything they can to ensure that we continue to live in an unequal society. That is why you are here today. That we take, we recommit ourselves to the freedoms and the values that truly matter here in Massachusetts and all across America. The revolution began here in Lexington, in the Berkshires, the American Revolution. The abolitionist movement started here in the Berkshires, in Massachusetts. The movement against the war in Vietnam started here and in Massachusetts. That is who we are. That is why we matter. We are not just any state. We are the state that begins these revolutions. The future of democracy hangs in the balance. We fought for universal health care first, and we won. people regardless of sexual orientation here in Massachusetts. Battle for our democracy. The work that we do today will help to create a better future. And so now, I ask you, are you willing to fight to ensure that NRA now stands for not relevant anymore in America? That overturns Citizens United. Will you march to ensure that immigrants do not have to live in fear in their homes? Will you march so that every child has the right to an education at the highest level? That we give an apology to an entire generation of African Americans who we imprisoned because of the crime. We must now, for the next 4 years, work together in order to protect this vision of Martin Luther King and Franklin Delano Roosevelt. President Roosevelt said that the true test of our progress as a nation is not whether we do more for those who already have much, but whether we do enough for those who have too little. Yeah. That entire over this next 4 years. And ladies and gentlemen, let the rest of the country know that the battle begins here in the Berkshires, in